Hello to everyone. I'm always telling you how lucky I am and how good the people are. So today I have another one perfect example to show you. As you can see behind me is the bike. Did you notice any differences? The bike is just freshly washed with a brand new oil. The chain was a little bit tightened and lubed, and I'm so happy to introduce the person who made it. His name is Rado. He is from a former Czechoslovakia, but spent here more than 19 years, I guess. And when he contacted me like 5 days ago, he said that he's from Brisbane and he saw that I'm on the way to Brisbane. And if I need any kind of service of my bike, like oil change or anything, he can do it because this is actually what he do, like a hobby. But actually, his hobby turned to be almost like a profession because he actually service bikes as a second job now. And what is the most important, he do it mostly um, mobile. So if you have a problem with your bike or you want to change the oils or whatever, you can just contact him. He will come with all of his tools and fix your bike on whatever you are, which is perfect. And the prices he offer are really competitive compared to the big garages around. And that's why I was so happy to come here, change the oil, talk with him. He's by the way a great guy. And I want to make this video to show you this because it could be a great opportunity for you. And he has this wonderful place, the north part of Sydney, but he actually operates on around 50 k's around Sydney as well. He has Yamaha 6010, exactly like mine, set properly with all the tools and everything he needs. All right, I'm happy to introduce Rado. Rado, how are you, my friend?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
As usual, very good, very lucky. As I just said that I'm always happy to introduce the people I meet on the road, and especially when I receive this great help. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure working on your bike, Pavlin. And yeah, I just do what I love. I've been passionate about the bikes since my early, like I was 10 years old when I rode the first motorbike. It was a 50cc Stadion S22 with the pedal. So if I ran out of fuel, I could still get to my destination without the fuel. And yeah, on two wheels and an engine. It's a passion that Pavlin understands, and many of you who watch this video understand. It's easy to get around. It's in the city traffic. It's so much quicker and easier to get through. Parking in Brisbane is much easier for people. It's a very popular mode of transport here, and it's something that I've been working on many bikes, and it's always a pleasure to help like-minded people.
Tell me a few words about it. What you said to me earlier. How did you start with all of this?
Learning from my father. As a kid, I remember watching him doing all sorts of things in his workshop. He used to work on chainsaws, pretty much any petrol engine he was able to put together, repair, fix. And as a kid, it was my favorite hobby. Uh, my favorite hobby, just watching him how he works on things. So yes, and then my grandfathers used to be around bikes as well.
All right. No, I'm asking about something else. You said me about you dropped your bike in the garage and then you're not satisfied with the result and then you start to do it by yourself.
Yes, so basically Freedom on Two Wheels is what I do here, freedomontwheels.com, and how it started. Basically, I had the Tenere 96 model with high kilometers, and it started burning a lot of oil. So basically every 100 kilometers I would have to pour in about half a liter of oil. That was annoying, especially to those who followed me behind me. They had to inhale that smoke. So I was going on holidays, and I dropped off the bike at a certain business in Sydney when I was still living there, and they meant to do top end rebuild. They did it, but it ended up costing me much more than I was quoted, and it wasn't the job that was completed. I had to finish it off myself, and I was thinking, hang on a minute, there is something wrong with this industry. Qualified mechanics, and they still don't deliver what they promise. And that inspired me to start what I've been doing now for many years, very successfully. It's mostly word of mouth. So people just referring others to my services, and they love it, and I love it too.
Yeah, this is the best way maybe to expand the business by telling the people what you do, and when they are happy, they say to more and more people, more and more people. But this is probably the slowest way. That's why I'm so happy now to introduce you, and probably eventually many people will learn about you, and you will get more and more and more clients. And tell me a few words about it. What you do, what range you've got to operate, how you proceed, and just few more words.
So usually it's within 50-kilometer radius. Yes, I've done mobile service like 80 kilometers from my location here on the north side of Brisbane. But then, yeah, it's just a lot of time on the bike and not much work done. But some people still actually prefer that than bringing the bike to me. Or if it's not working, it's just cheaper or easier to get me to the location, whether it's a workplace or a home. And so if you have any inquiry, just contact me and I'll be happy to help.
Yeah, absolutely. I will drop in the description down below all of his details, his website, Facebook page, and everything he has, and his telephone in the case you want to drop something. So it is possible to go and visit them, and also, if they don't have conditions, they can bring their bikes here, and you can work on it. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Many people who have a means like a ute or a truck or somebody with a trailer who can bring it to me, it's obviously cheaper. And also I'm happy to go to destination because when people are at work, it's just easier for them to have the bike done and then they can ride home straight from work.
Do you do only maintenance, or also some problems and fix if you need something more serious jobs?
Yes, I do pretty much any repair and servicing, so anything except for paint jobs. I don't do paint jobs.
All right. All right, great. Let me show you around. This is his workshop actually, and he has all the tools, all the gear, everything he needs to fix the bikes. He's also passionate about old bikes and restoration. Can you please uncover this old Java?
Absolutely. This is a 1950 Java motorcycle. It's a 350cc twin two-stroke, and it's been in the family since 1981. It's not original, so what I've done some modifications. The front is extended, so it's a kind of chopper style. Growing up in Czechoslovakia, there wasn't enough money to get motorcycles of our dreams. And when I was teenager, I always dreamt of choppers. And this is my representation. It's been through many modifications, hundreds of hours of love and labor. But I love this bike. I can even start it now if it will fire up in the first kick, if you like.
Let's try it.
Okay. So it's got one lever for gear shifting and starting. So for
Yeah,
those
the
familiar
same,
with
yeah.
Jawas.
You can use it. Yeah, you start and then press the first. You don't even need to use the clutch. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, it's semi-automatic clutch. That is.
Release the gear slowly and then you start. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, it was something new. It was a very revolutionary product after the war, but then of course Japanese market took over and it was all over. So I'll just prime it a bit.
And now the moment of truth.
All is on. Let's see if she fires up.
Whoa! I like the trailer. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Enough noise. And what I do actually around motorcycles, it's a full-on service. I don't just service and repair motorcycles. I also actually teach people how to do it. So I have all the cards on the table. I actually prefer it when people are staying here with me and watching what I'm doing, because then they absolutely know what is involved. That way there is no hidden things and it's all pretty straightforward. And I keep telling them, if they are willing to learn, the next service can be absolutely free if they have time and willingness to learn themselves.
So you are not worried that if you teach them, they won't come again?
Absolutely not. I am so busy, and I have been so busy, that people love what I do, and even if they don't know how to do it, they still come to me because they don't feel confident with everything like brakes and stuff.
All right. Cool. Guys, as I said, this is really, really nice information, and that's why I was so happy to do this video, because I really believe that many of you could contact him and got this benefit. Oh, this two-stroke is really smelly. Huh? It's good that you turn it off. So as I promised already many times, in my channel you can see everything. What I mostly try to keep in the channel is useful information for each and every one of you. So guys, hold on this for a while. I need my arm. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. Check the video description on his things, and see you next time. Ciao.
Take care. Ride safe.
Ciao.